if you are waiting for brilliance to strike, try getting bored first. That is the takeaway of a study published in the Journal of Academy of Management Discoveries, which found that boredom can spark individual productivity and creativity. And if you want to read the Journal of Academy of Management Discoveries, the link is in the description. In this study, people who had gone through a boredom inducing task, methodically sorting a bowl of beans by color one by one, later performed better on an idea generating task than peers who had completed first an interesting craft idea. The bored folks outperformed the artist both in terms of idea quantity and quality, as ranked by the outsiders who assigned uniqueness scores to each one. At its core, boredom is a search for neutral stimulation that isn't satisfied. A neutral stimulus is a stimulus which initially produces no specific response other than focusing on attention. A good example of neutral stimulation is listening to a sound or a song. If we can't find that, our mind will create it, as demonstrated by the new study and plenty others before it. Boredom can enable creativity and problem solving by allowing the mind to wander and daydream. There's no other way of getting that stimulation. So you have to go into your mind and get the focused attention. You may be surprised by what you come up with when you do it. Daydreaming can be a quiet respite and provide a brief escape from the day-to-day life. But it is also beneficial to simply step away from TV, mobile phones and other screens, work and other stressors long enough to feel bored. Studies have shown, for example, the modern day tools including works, email, social media and other apps can strain your mental health. So taking a break can be a valuable time to recharge and replenish your mental health. It is important not to conflate boredom with relaxation. A purposefully tranquil activity such as yoga or meditation likely doesn't meet the definition of trying and failing to find stimulation. To tap into true boredom, I suggest you to pick an activity that requires little or no concentration, like walking a familiar route, swimming laps, or even just sitting with your eyes closed and simply letting your mind wander without any music or stimulation to guide it. It is also crucial to unplug during this time. Our cultural attachment to our phones is paradoxically both destroying our ability to be bored and preventing us from ever being truly bored. We are trying to swipe and scroll the boredom away, but in doing that, we are actually making ourselves more prone to boredom. Because every time we get our phone out, we are not allowing our mind to wander and to solve our own boredom problem. Adding that people can become addicted to the constant dopamine hit of new and novel content that phone provides. Our tolerance for boredom just changes completely and we need more and more to stop being bored. Next time you will find yourself in a line at the grocery store, in a tedious meeting or killing time in a waiting room, resist the urge to scroll. You are bound to get bored and your brain, mood and work performance just might improve.